Hey, this is Georgie. Welcome to Georgie's Room of Rock. And this is a real special episode today. It's going to be my first, I don't know if I'll do any more of these, but first movie ranking, which I don't do on this channel. This is not our movie channel. I don't talk about movies or franchises or anything like that, but I am for this video. So if any of you are clicking on the thumbnail, seeing Star Wars, this is not a movie channel, it's not a Star Wars channel, this is a hard rock, heavy metal channel. That's what I talk about. But I'm talking about Star Wars because it's one of my favorite things growing up. I still love Star Wars, basically the original trilogy, but I still like a lot of the Star Wars stuff. And this is ranking of all 11 of the movies. So this is not including any of the TV shows, which I haven't seen them all the TV shows. I've seen season 1 of Mandalorian, which was good, and I didn't see obviously the scene they had in the season 2 with Luke Skywalker. I watched that. That was very cool. And I watched the Obi-Wan Kenobi one, which I liked, but I didn't watch any of the other ones. Didn't watch Boba Fett. I heard that they just kind of ruined that one. And what do you call it? The other one, what is it? Skeleton Crew. I had no interest in seeing that. What was that? Starts with an A. Was it Allocator? What the hell was in that? Whatever it was. It was terrible, I heard. So, and the Skeleton Crew is just named for kids. And I know they do all that stuff now. But to me, Star Wars is not really. It's for kids. But it's just real. That movie really. That show is basically aimed for little kids. And when Star Wars came out in 1977, it was yes for kids, but for adults too. And it was a lot more grittier because you had skeletons of the family. His aunt and uncle, scorched on the ground. The guy cut his arm off. And they showed that the whole planet got destroyed, people died. It was it's a little different in the 70s. We could handle that stuff as kids. The kids today can handle our stuff. They're just a bunch of wimps nowadays. No offense, but they are. We coddle them and we don't let them see things. It's like the real world is not like that. And we were just more tougher, I guess, in the 70s and 80s than the kids are today. In my opinion, they're just a little more, I don't know, sheltered too much, I guess. I don't know. Two things offend people, and it's a little crazy, but that's the way the world is. Anyway, getting off topic here. So, Star Wars I watched when I was a kid, when it came out in 77. I was 6 years old, and that's perfect time, and absolutely fell in love with it. I mean, I got my first 2 Star Wars figures as a kid. I remember the one with Luke Skywalker and C-3PO. I still have all my figures. Maybe I'll show a picture of them somewhere up here. I got the figures. Still got the figure on display. Some of them, so I still like it. And the movie impressed me. Empire came out in 1980, and it was perfect time for me when I was a kid. Got all the toys, got all the stuff from that. Hugely into it. And then, about 3 years later, you kind of grow up. And then the third one come out, and I was in 6th grade. I started getting a little out of it. I still love the movie. Still bought some of the toys. Didn't buy any of the action, vehicles or anything like that. But then, I get a little out of it. And then Star Wars was done until the new ones came along. The prequels came along. Well, they're not new, but prequels. Which I was, a little skeptical most first. But I'll go through the movies, what you think, when I tell you what I think of them. But like I said, I'm going to rank all 11, which is all the 9 Skywalker kind of things, whatever you want to call it. And then the 2 standalone movies, I'm going to include them too. So, and I like all the movies now. I got a totally different story now. I listen to them now. So, I like the movies and different reasons for it. So, that's what we're going to do here. And we'll start with number 11, which is The Phantom Menace, which is the first one came out since 83. This one came out in 99. And at first, it was an odd one to watch because you're expecting a certain thing with Star Wars. And then this comes out totally different. It's a totally different time period, which I understand that now. And it was decent. I mean, I like it better now. I mean, I have to say Jake Lloyd's not the best actor, and I didn't like his performance. I think he's kind of whiny and a little, just a little annoying. But I do feel bad for him because he had a lot of stuff going on after this. People made fun of him. He's got a lot of mental issues. But I heard he's getting better now, so not his fault. I feel bad for him, but it wasn't like the best thing. But it's more to me. I think of this more as a prequel to Star Wars than like a real movie. But it's okay. It's got good scenes in it. I mean, the scenes with Qui-Gon Jinn with Liam Neeson's great. Hugh McGregor does a great job. And Ian McDermott as Emperor, or Palpatine, does a great job. So, I mean, I still think some of the acting's kind of, not the best. Too much CGI in it. I thought Terrence Stamp did a nice job. Mace Windu was a different kind of character. I kind of liked it. And it's like they still use Yoda as a puppet in it. I kind of like that. But yeah, it's my number 11, is the Phantom Menace from 99. And number 10 is Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. And this one is better. It's a little long, and it's a little bit too political. Too much stuff with that. It's a little bit long-winded. Kind of not as wholesome. The ending is great with the battles, with the lightsaber battles is great. And what do you call it? Hayden Christensen does an okay job. He's a little whiny in this too, but kind of his character is supposed to be. You know, his little slow development into like being like the getting a little darker in his character. It does show up in this, which is pretty good. And again, if the actor's a little better, I understand why they used the CGI Yoda in this because they had to, because he does the big fight with Count Dooku, and that's another one. Christopher Lee's in the movie. I think that's great. He did a great job too, and it's good. Just a little bit long-winded, a little bit too much in it for that. And what I do like that reminds me is the last movie I saw with my dad. I mean, he died a couple of years ago, but we went to see it in 2002, and that took him because my son was only 2 years old, so he couldn't see it. So I took my dad, and he saw it and explained some things. So he didn't see the first one, but I got a memory that my dad and I watched the last movie together, so I thought that was good. So anyway, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, is my number 10. Number 9 is this one, which it's not a bad movie, but you're expecting something different, and I guess because the main character was changed, and it's Solo, the only one that's, the Han Solo movie, which has got, I don't know his name in this, the guy who played him. Didn't pay attention too much, but it's got a lot of action in it. I'll give it that. It's got a decent storyline. It's just, you're expecting to see Harrison Ford. You know he's not going to be in it, but it's not a bad movie. I mean, it's got some action adventure. It's cool to see Chewie in it again as he meets him, but it's not a bad movie at all. I don't know why they put Darth Maul in it. That's kind of odd to me, but it was an okay movie. It wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad people make it out to be, but definitely watchable. Still in the Star Wars universe. I don't mind it, so that's why it's there at number 9. Number 8 is, part of the movie's really good. Part of the movie just was not good. And it's the 2000, what's this one? 17? The Last Jedi. This one disappointed a lot of people. The director didn't kind of, I guess, mess with the story. I don't mess with the story the way it comes out, because Luke Skywalker's character is very like a Debbie Downer, I guess you want to call it that. It's just the way they portrayed him in it. And I thought the scenes were good because I liked seeing him as Luke again, even though it was a little bit different. I liked Rey did a nice job. The scenes with Rey and Kylo Ren in this were really good. I thought they were good. And but a lot of the movie just didn't really make any sense. The whole thing where they ran out of gas or ran out of something with that, or not gas, or ran out of power. That whole thing was just like kind of futile. It was kind of stupid. I don't know. Captain Phasma was kind of like an okay character, but they didn't develop her at all. And but it's okay. It's not a bad. I don't think it's a bad film to make it out to be, but I do like the scenes with Luke, and I like the ending. I thought it was good. When he comes back, it's a different way he did it, but not bad. So that's my number 8, The Last Jedi. Number 7 is the last movie, which is The Rise of Skywalker, 2019, and I like the movie. I like they brought Emperor Palpatine back. The problem I have with it, I like they brought Lando back too. The problem I have with it is that I think they rushed it and they put too much into the movie. And they rushed it along too fast. But I did like it. I like that Kylo Ren redeems himself. So if you watch it, it's a spoiler alert, so I'm sorry, but you should have seen it already. But I didn't mind it the way they did it. I didn't mind the ending at all. It wasn't like maybe people wanted. I think they just could have developed a little bit more. I think that they rushed it a little too much. But not a bad movie at all. I thought it was good. Rise of Skywalker, happy to see it. Luke got a little more redemption from the last movie, a little bit better attitude in this one, so I kind of like that too. So there you go. That's why that's number 7. Number 6 is the first standalone movie, and that is Rogue One, which is like precursor to the New Hope. And excellent job, nice job. I thought it was really an excellent job in this one. What do you call it? K250 was a really good droid character. My son liked that too. I took my son to see this when it came out. I thought it was a good job. I like the prequel. It's like the prequel to that movie did a nice job. They kind of, did a little CGI at the end of it, but it doesn't matter. I think they did a nice job of it. I really enjoyed it. So, Rogue One, Star Wars story, good job. I thought it was nice. Good. That's my number 6. Number 5 is when Star Wars was going to be done, they put out with this one in 2015, 10 years later, The Force Awakens. Another one, people say, oh, it's just a repeat of The New Hope. It kind of is, but you know what? If you put something out new, people didn't like it. They complained about the Phantom Menace. So they put something like this, get a little more nostalgic. Brought back the whole cast. Harrison Ford did a great job. Carrie Fisher did a great job. Luke's only in it for like 2 seconds. But the new characters I thought were good. I like that they put Max von Sydow in the movie for a little bit. But the only problem I had with the movie is that they didn't put all the main characters together in one scene in this one, which they didn't do. So But Kylo Ren was good as the villain. I thought it was good. I enjoyed the movie, so I don't care. It's one movie I really enjoyed. So The Force Awakens was really good. A little nostalgic, maybe that's why. All right, and then we have number 4 is the one that they just re-released this for the 20th anniversary, which my son went to see with his friends. But with Revenge of the Sith, which gets better every time I see it, and I think they did a nice job. I saw this when it came up 2005, my friend Sean, and it was for the midnight show, and it was good. It's this one, unlike I think the episode 1 and 2, which were good, were okay. I mean, this one felt like a Star Wars movie. The way it becomes Darth Vader was great. I think Hayden Christensen did a great job in it. They all did a nice job. I think a great acting job. I thought it was really good. The dialogue's not the best. George Lucas didn't. I think he wrote the dialogue, did a great job doing the dialogue in this, but I didn't mind it. It was a really good movie. Really good. Dark ends in a dark note, but you know what happens later on. So anyway, episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, I thought was a very good movie. Very good. And that gets to the top 3, which, because it's not my time period, what do you think they're going to be? Okay. Number 3 is 1983's Return of the Jedi. Again, it's a classic. Sorry, it's a classic. People don't like the Ewoks in it, but I don't mind the Ewoks. It doesn't matter. I saw it in 6th grade, it didn't matter. It doesn't bother me even today. The beginning was great with Jabba the Hutt and all that stuff. It's got great fight scenes with him and Luke, with Luke and Vader. I mean, and the ending part was an excellent job. So I thought it was it's a good movie. People can say it's probably maybe it's the least favorite of the trilogy, but it's still a good movie. Return of the Jedi, I still like it. And this was at the time wrapped it all up in one big tiny bow, and that was the end of it. It's supposed to be anyway. But excellent movie. Return of the Jedi, one of my favorites there. Number 3. Number 2. The original Star Wars, which at the time it was just called Star Wars. There was no New Hope. There was no like that. It was just Star Wars. But it blew me away as a kid. I mean, it's the perfect time for me. So my hair's blowing on a little bit. Get the fan going. Excellent job. Excellent movie. It's a classic, and it could be a standalone movie. If they never made any other movies, it's still been a great movie. You know, it kind of beginning to end. And you kind of end it. Even though Darth Vader flies away at the end, you didn't know it was going to have to make another movie or not at the time. But New Hope, classic. Star Wars, one of my favorite movies of all time. My second favorite movie of all time is this one. And my first favorite movie of all time, of course, is 1980's The Empire Strikes Back. Even though it's a dark ending, kind of, it's not a cliffhanger, but again, at the time period, it was my favorite scenes here, the AT-ATs and all that stuff. I absolutely loved it. So, yeah, The Empire Strikes Back is one of the best movies ever. My favorite movie of all time is still Empire Strikes Back. I mean, I wish they didn't mess with it with some of the stuff they put in it, and George Lucas did what he wanted to do. Like I said, I didn't like some of the thing, like the scene with the Wampa in that one. They kind of did that. I didn't like the scene in Star Wars where Greedo shoots first, or shoots. It's just Han shoots. That's a load of crap. But whatever, do what they did. So that's my ranking of the Star Wars movies. Empire is number 1. Always will be number 1. My favorite movie for all time. But I figured since I'm showing it, and this is a music channel, I'll show you some of the music stuff I have from Star Wars. First thing is this nice box set I have of all the music here from the 3 movies here, and it comes with a really nice book here, good pictures here, great poster there would have been Han and Carbonite. You know, I'm not gonna go through every picture here, but it's got some good stuff in this one. There you go. Here's some Star Wars. Excellent reading too. Got shows you about each track in the movie. There's Vader and Boba Fett, and really done well. There's more scenes here. Great, another poster there. It's got the back end here of the booklet. And well, I can't show you much. There's not much to show here of the discs because you can't really see them. But here's a Star Wars one, which is probably my favorite of all the soundtracks. Is the original one. The Empire. It's kind of hard to see because that's black on the thing here, but there's Empire, another great soundtrack. And then you have Return of the Jedi, and of course, this has got like extra songs from that they didn't put on the original album when they put these out back in the day. But I also have. Look at these out. I bought these 2. I don't listen to them much, but Phantom Menace. I bought that for the soundtrack. Attack of the Clones. Bought it for that too. And Revenge of the Sith, which has a nice little DVD in this talk, and it goes through like different videos of the songs and stuff, and mixes in old and new footage, which is cool. And I ended with The Force Awakens. That's the last one I got from these, so I'll get the soundtracks I got. I didn't get any more. But I love the movie. John Williams did a great job at all these soundtracks and stuff. So that was it. It's my Star Wars collection of the movies and the music and all that stuff. And I want to put this in because it is a hard rock and metal channel. This is not really related, but I decided to put it in here because the band here is named after one of the main characters in the album. It kind of works, and I just wanted to show it, which is the death metal band, or thrash death metal band, Vader, and their album, The Empire, which has nothing to do with it, but you can see it's very Star Wars driven. So I wanted to show that, just keep the metal in here as I could. So anyway, that's my little video on the Star Wars ranking and some of my music stuff here. And again, if you like what you see here, if you like into hard rock and metal, subscribe to the channel. If you just tuned in for the Star Wars stuff, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. And comments and tell me what you think of the movies that you put in there, and where would you put them. And that's it. So thank you for watching this special episode of George Reed's Room of Rock. And I always say keep rock and metal alive, and may the Force be with you. Take it easy, guys. Take it easy.